We do have speed on the way already for Pisosa, looking like he's staying in gas so far. He hasn't quite pulled out just yet. He's going to take his third hatchery pretty soon, however, so looking for this macro game setup. Just making sure he has speed quick enough to deal with Hellions if they were going to be a factor. Sue, it was Sue, okay. Boss Terran was actually recently kicked off Confed, so he's been jumping around teams a whole lot. He went from CTsix to LGR, and then to Flare, and to Confed, and then I'm pretty sure Confed's captain just told me he got kicked out, so I guess he's teamless currently. Bandiness is down for Pisosa. Playing nice and safe, but also playing in a way that he could get really aggressive if he wanted to. There's no Roach War or anything, so we're not going to see like some sort of all-in necessarily. It's just a really nice setup for him. Workers are really, really even right now for both players. Hellions are out on the map. There are a couple of queens here. There's only 4 lings in production. There's none on the map left right now. Ooh, Hellions need to back off. Yeah, back off, Hellions. No point in losing yourselves right now. Lair on the way here for Pisosa. Waiting for him to fix this gas saturation. He's only got 2 in the gas over there. This could be like a 2-base muta sort of, or not 2-base muta, but it's a standard 3-base Ling Bling, maybe mutas, maybe mutas. But there's a good amount of Hellions out. There's 6 Hellions now. Got a good amount of bio out as well that seems to be joining this fight. And once again, it's gonna be this combat shield Hellion push that we saw in the second game. It put BCX in a really, really nice position going into the middle stages of the game, and then into a later portion of the game. There's a Spore Crawler and a setup for a drop here for Pisos, but it's not going to be the case. It's going to be this Hellion run by here with these combat shield units, and only 2 queens over to defend. There are a few lings, but oh good lord, that's a lot of units getting killed off right now. And once again, this push, it's a very, very scary looking push. It's doing a lot of damage here. He's going to get even more done than he did in the second game. These 20 lings that are being created right now, these 30 lings that are being created right now aren't drones. That's the issue. They aren't drones, and when things aren't drones in the early game for a Zerg player, he's unhappy. Third command center coming down from BCX. He's even with worker count. He's going to kill off some more lings even. And at this point, it's almost like Pisos is kind of forced to all in. There's already mines set up. There's already this wall set up. He's going to put some mines in really nice positions. B6 may help out Pisosa by taking this base, or taking out these rocks. There are a lot of bandings being created right now. Is he going to make drones? He's going to actually start droning up right now. Let's see. There we go. 8 more drones in production, so he's just going to drone up behind this, but he does want to try to put on some pressure. One Ling does take 1 Widow Mine shot, which is wonderful for Pisosa. If he breaks down these rocks, just comes in from the backside, it's going to be absolutely wonderful for our Zerg player, but there's still a lot of units up here on the high ground for BCX. He does have, well, he's only got 2 mines right now, which is actually kind of a problem. He doesn't have much to actually deal with it. Pisosa sees this, he's going to pounce on it, but is he actually going to be able to get on top of this as well as he can? Oh, Bailey's going off on some of these units. He's going to kill off a lot of those, but there's not a ton actually left over to actually do a lot of damage. Widow Mines aren't placed very well. They're actually not going to get much damage. Oh, God. Oh, he picked off a bunch of this. Look at all that. Look at that save. Look at that save. Wonderful play by B6 there. Absolutely wonderful. He picks up so many of those SCVs, and actually he just saves all of them. He just barely loses anything. Yeah, he loses 10 workers. He lost 10 workers. That's okay. He could have lost 30 workers. He only lost 10. That was really well done there by BCX, realizing what he needed to do when he did it. There's still a Ling left over. Pisos are just taking more bases. He's taking another base. He's taking his 4th. Got a macro hatchery. And he's kind of just continuing to make Lings and Banes right now. He's putting on more and more pressure, seeing if he can actually just kill his opponent, but I don't think he's going to be able to right now. He doesn't really have the economy to follow up this push and actually kill BCX with it. And BCX, he's kind of smart with this. He's realizing that he can push out and still be a little bit aggressive himself. But Piso says he's going to deny this third base for as long as he possibly can. One of my shots, 2 Widowmines go off, only on a few lings. BCX tried to unburrow those, but was not quite able to do so. Oh, more Banelings rolling on in, gonna get a ton of kills. Again, I love these hot pickups from BCX, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough. There's still 2 Widowmines left. Oh, he sees them though. There's no Banelings left over now. Without any Banelings to support this, this is not gonna do much. I think that SCVs actually may even be on pole position, so that's gonna be done for now. He does lose another 7 workers, 8 workers, but that's gonna be it. 19 workers killed so far in this game. By Pisosa, and he's still following up. He's making more Banelings. He's continuing upon this pressure. He's droned more than he can. He still only has 10 drones over his third base hour, so he's really going to go back into droning. There we go, 5 more drones production. He's got some Banelings coming in again, trying to roll in to see what they can do. Really wonderful splits here from BCX. He's going to lose, basically a Marine per Baneling, which is absolutely wonderful. That's all he wants to do. He did lose some of his Widowmines, however, so he's lost some of that power. But again, this play is starting to peter out from Pisosa, but still, so much possible production. He's gonna probably gonna want to Spire somewhat soon. B6 gonna go ahead and drop. He has so little in the way of an army, but he's still going ahead and dropping, realizing that he needs to get some damage done. Because if he doesn't get damage done, he's gonna fall further and further behind. Kind of luckily for him, Pisos has still been just making units and not just droning out behind all this, so he's not as far behind as he possibly could be. Drop is being unloaded over here in the main base. A lot of the Lings and Banelings are over and near the 4th base location. They're probably going to run by into the 3rd whenever they possibly can, once this drop is cleaned up, I imagine. Another bit of a force moving out to the 4th base. There's a few drones over here. There's a couple of Spine Crawlers trying to be creative. Those aren't going to finish off, I don't think. But then the run by is real. 4 workers have gone down. Oh, Widowmine shots. Widowmine shots. Good Widowmine shots there. Drop still hasn't been cleaned in the main. It's still going strong. A lot of units over here at the 4th base as well. Pisosa should be content to lose that base. Shouldn't really worry about defending that too much. 36 more Lings about to pop out. He's going to clean up this drop here in the main base. Can the Queens do snipe off that medevac? Pisosa, well, this game is still relatively even. The 3rd command center is still alive, which is wonderful. But lost so many workers. He's lost 32 workers right now. 53 to 39 in favor of our Terran player. There aren't really any Banelings right now. But there's so many Lings, he's going to want to pick this up. Yeah. He's going to have to pick up and get out. If he's picking up and getting out, that means he's not pressuring. But as I say that, he's going to send this drop in. Problem is, he's going to get the medevac sniped off. Doesn't drop everything. Banelings cleaned up the drop as well. And now there's really not much back home to deal with this. The Widowmines are definitely going to be a massive help. But they have to get some wonderful shots off to actually do too much, to say the least. Pisos is trying to power through this. I'm not sure if it's just kind of overextending his stay here. It's a possibility. B6 is splitting very well against all of this, losing so minimally. He's being as cost effective as he possibly can, which is absolutely what he needs to do. There we go. Finally a Spire in on the way for Pisosa. A lot more Lings moving across the map. Oh. Widowmines are just doing so much work right now for BCX. Still, Pisosa, despite doing this, not really cost effectively at all. And you can look at the resources lost. Not be able to get this 3rd base up is definitely hurting our Terran player quite a bit. But in the same vein of events, Pisosa only has 9 workers droned over here at the 3rd base, so his economy isn't exactly great either. He's basically on 2 bases, barely 2.5. Mules exist, and now BCX is stabilizing. He's finding a way to stabilize in this game. 9 more Banelings being produced right now for Pisosa. He's making 3 more Overseers, and again, Pisos just needs to drone right now. He can't keep making units to expect to win. He hasn't actually taken this base again, but he's still long distance mining with all these drones. So these slight missteps from Pisosa are kind of letting B6 get back in this game. Widowmine shots do a little bit of friendly fire damage there, but I think 2 Banelings just went off on a single Marine. More Banelings are rolling in, so he's cleaning the army up. He's trading army for army, which is nice, but eventually CTsix is going to hold this, and he has pretty much held this. Widow Mines are doing a ton of work here. See if we can find kills on it. 5 kills, 13 kills, 30 kills on a single freaking Widow Mine. That Widow Mine is an absolute boss. It is a Commander Widow Mine, which I don't think I've ever seen. And another drop over here by CTsix. Corruptors. Corruptors again. If these Corruptors were just Mutalisks, CTsix wins the game outright. It's going to take a lot more work with the Corruptors to actually win, I think. That's my opinion. I'm sure it works well for CTsix, but I don't understand it. I just do not understand it. CTsix just trying to be as active on the map as he possibly can. These Widow Mines should keep him decently safe back home against any sort of run-bys or anything. He's going to try to drop in 2 locations at once and be annoying. He's got a couple Marauders over here. Those are all going to be, look like they're going to be picked out. You know, when your drop defense, your medevac defense is Corruptors, I kind of question what you're doing. Still no gas is taken over here at the third base, which, I mean, if he's not going for mutas, it's not a big deal, and he's got a huge gas bank right now compared to his money and minerals, but not going to matter because he is taking this fight in the middle of the map right now. CTsix wasn't able to actually pre-split this, so he is losing quite a bit, and the follow-up is real coming back up here from CTsix, but at the same time, oh my god, these Widow Mines. These Widow Mine shots are going to go off. Good god. Still only 30 kills on that one. All the Widow Mines are down, however. It means more workers are going to die. There's a drop. Actually, hatchery does get canceled, so that's nice for CTsix. He can go put it in the main base, but, well, these drones do something. More workers getting killed off here by CTsix. So he's killed 43 workers so far in this game. He's going to kill another couple medevacs. I guess that's all he wants to do is kill the medevacs. That's cool. I don't care about these Corruptors. He's going to lose Corruptors, actually. He's just flying them over Marines. He doesn't care about those, clearly. Yeah, okay. 3-3 has started here for CTsix. If CTsix is able to get to 3-3, CTsix is still sitting on lair tech, mind you. This game's going to get kind of bad. There are 27 drones now at this third base for CTsix. And honestly, CTsix is in the lead now. That's real. There's nothing else about it. Like, he's in the lead. Yeah, he's lost a lot of drones, but look at the worker count. It's still 54 to 49. If this were 80 to 49, it'd be different, but it's not. It's 54 to 49. There's no fourth base up for CTsix. He's still struggling to take that base. He was trying to take this one, almost got up, but he was attacking at that time. The drop came in. So CTsix is now actually playing from behind. With 3-3 on the way, as soon as that finishes, CTsix is going to be able to just completely roll through this army with kind of just the base of splits. He should be just fine. There isn't a ton of army out here on the map for CTsix, but look how much of this army for CTsix is actually in Corruptors. That is a bit of an issue. He's doing a lot of damage just with his lings, actually, but I just don't know. Drop in the main base. Try to get cleaned up by some queens. No transfuses are going down. That's going to be annoying. He needs to be able to clean that up eventually. This is drawing it back every single time. CTsix isn't able to be aggressive. A fourth base is being established now by CTsix. CTsix is just kind of falling apart to the drops. There's actually a worker lead right now for CTsix. Plus mules. Plus a fourth base is up. Oh god, the Widow Mine. That Widow Mine just got 10 kills. Oh, those Widow Mines did all go down, however. That's nice. That's a nice little pickup. There's still a good amount of bio, however, left over. The Corruptors are trying to pick off the medevacs. They are going to do that. They're probably going to kill the medevacs. Nope. Corruptors, do something useful. Thank you. 9 kills on this mine. Widow Mines have killed so much. Rufus is lost now. Getting more and more in. Oh god. Is the CC going to die? 3. Nope. 2 mills got dropped. 10 banelings in production here. Still only a few lings. There's just so few. There's so little army right now. 3-3 is going to be finishing up here. 3-3 has finished up, actually. 3-3 finished. It gets 2-2. He's got a drop on the map as well, which is absolutely huge. There's nothing defending this drop right now. Where are the Corruptors? Where are those Corruptors at? There they are. They're actually with the army. It's kind of the army supply is actually in the favor of BCX now as well. I don't know if Pieces just thinks that he's in this massive lead, but he's just not. He's killing all these medevacs, so I can't fault him for the corruptors when you're killing all the medevacs. But if those are mutas, he can do the same thing, and he can actually harass the actual workers at the same time. He's killed 14 medevacs in this game with corruptors. Now with the 4th base established, no hive. Really a 3-base economy right now for Piso, so not even a 3-base economy because he's on 2-base economy. So 2-base economy versus a 2-base economy. I'm going to put that in favor of the Terran player there. Supplies are completely even. Worker count is slightly in favor of BCX. Piso is just kind of roaming around with these corruptors trying to see what he can get done, but just no minerals. So few minerals right now for Piso. And honestly, we're gonna see a game number 5. There's really no way that Pisos can break BCX right now, and that's what he needs to do. He has to break him right now. Without breaking him, he's probably going to lose. The further this game goes on, the worse it's going to get. Yeah, he's cleaning up more and more. The problem is Pisos really can't produce, but I guess neither can BCX. So I don't know. It's a really awkward situation for both players. There are a lot of units left over here. There's a planetary here at the 3rd base, which is an absolutely massive win for B6 to have here. That's going to get a lot of kills. It's going to keep Pisos from just going free on this 3rd base, which is really nice for him. Pisos, he's still just making so many lings. He needs to take another base. It actually got blocked by an engineering bay. The 29-minute engineering bay block. Plays are real. And he doesn't have minerals to take it anyway. It doesn't really matter. Meanwhile, BCX is taking another command center. I really wish these corruptors were all mutas. And in fact, I wish he had 10 more mutalisks right now. I don't know. Nope. Yep. Not gonna go into there. He's just trying to find an opening, but he just can't do it. Ling Bling Corruptor. I don't think Ling Bling Corruptor works. Hey, you killed a lot of things. You killed a lot of medevacs, but can't kill your opponent. Infestation Pit is finally coming down. That means a hive is going to come down shortly after, I would hope. And eventually this base could get droned up. But he's going to have to defend on 2 extremely different locations. The creep is starting to get cleaned up as well by BCX, realizing that I really don't want to have creep right next to my base. Going to go ahead and get rid of that. Some sacrificial lings, not really sure why they went in. There we go. Infestation Pit has finished up. Hive can come up somewhat soon. We got 3 more corruptors in production for some damn reason. And another drop. Drop gonna come down somewhere. Again, I don't know why you send in a bunch of Banes and Lings to 2 planetaries. That's not gonna do anything. You can maybe send to the natural. I think the best thing for people to do right now would be to go just for the natural with a bust. Bust through here, get on top of all the production, kill all the production, and reproduce yourself. Like maybe even get a bank up a little bit, but he's dropped. He's now 40 supply below his opponent right now. BCX is in a pretty commanding lead at this time, especially if he's able to pick up this hatchery. He's not going to be able to pick up the hatch, but still. There's another drop over at this location. They did get cleaned up by, well, there's spine collars and spores over here, so he didn't want to stick around. Yeah, Swarm Host could actually be useful for Pisos now. He still has not gotten a hive. He hasn't had the money to go in a hive. Surprise. There we go. There's the hive coming down. He's going to want to get something useful eventually. Three has been done for so long for BCX. He's actually going to stem and go for this 3rd base, realizing that his opponent is completely out of position. This base is dead. That's all there is to it. This base is dead. So I don't think you can force a base trade with corruptors. But that's honestly the best possible scenario right now for Pisosa. Losing some of his drones, even his low drone count. Oh my god. Oh, why'd you unburrow? Oh, that's a mistake. If he doesn't unburrow that, he kills everything. He's still okay. But if he didn't unburrow those mines, my god, all those banelings would have died. He's cleaning this up, that's nice, but there's another army over on the left side, gonna be going for the fourth base, I guess. Going for the fourth base. He's got 12 links in production, that's all he has in production, that's all he has the money for. Hive is finished up, that's wonderful, but there's just nothing left. This is kind of a repeat scenario from game number 2. Eventually, BCX will clean up everything that Pisosa has. Army in going to the natural right now. I'm gonna go for, well, Evos for just for the jollies. Drop some units into the third base as well. I imagine the medevac got sniped out. And back home, BCX has another army. 67 army supply to 43 in his advantage. 22 worker lead at the moment. Not that it matters since every single one of his workers are at one base. All these bases are completely mined out. But so are Pisosa's. Nothing in the natural. Nothing in the main. Got a little bit of gas remaining in the main base. That's about it. A little bit of gas in the natural. That's it. And all these units are stimming down here for BCX. $155 supply to 76 right now. Pisos is still just struggling to get any sort of economy rolling. Just like the mineral count income right now is just so disgustingly bad for our Zerg player. He's got the same mineral income as his gas income at 35 minutes. And it's really low. So there goes all the banelings that Pisos had. He may have a couple left over. He's got a couple left over, but there's Marauders. I think he could just take all these shots. He target fires them down. They don't even get a shot off. So that should be it for this game. Momentarily, yeah, there's a couple Banes left, but Marauders are left at the ramp. A little bit of splitting going on of the bases variety, and the steady stream of Terran units moving across the map here. And GG is called. It's going to even up, 2-2 here. Oi. So we're going to get to game 5. Waiting on Pisos' map pick. He wasn't sure what maps were left. I think Cloud Kingdom, Shakura's Plateau, and Zelnaga Caverns are left. Would expect to see Zelnaga Caverns taken. Because there's no chance B6 is going to take a third base very easily on that map. I don't... Alright. There goes Shakura's. Oh, Lord. So, game number 5, CT6 Weekly Open number 9 for Platinum Diamonds. Gonna be on Shikaro's Plateau. I am TB Ham. I am an admin for the CTL. I'm also on All Inspiration. Once again, cast tomorrow for the Constellation and Grand Finals will be happening. So make sure to turn to that. It's gonna be tuned into that. It's gonna be starting around 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, with the finals probably starting around 8:30. So do turn into that. It's gonna be twitch.tv/Chobo Team League. And of course, check out the CTL, choboteamleague.com. Twitter, etc. at TBMSC for myself, and at Chobo Team League for the CTL. Shout out to 1HP for the win, as he is the creator of this tournament. He's been doing it the entire season, which is actually pretty impressive, given how many people say they're going to do something and then just don't do it. So thanks to him for sticking with it and making this a worthwhile endeavor for most people. All right. So here we are, last match. Great spawn positions here. Spawning in the top right for the Bears loss. In yellow, it's a Terran player. It's BCX. And his opponent, top left, from All Inspiration, their captain, it's P. Sosa. Did I change? I don't think I changed again. Oops. So I expect to see more of the same out of both players. Yeah, I guess the egg it's similar. It really is kind of similar. It's an interesting thing. I haven't really thought about that, but you know, when your logo is an A, it's gonna look like an A. So it's hard not to look like an A. Early scout come from BCX just to make sure he knows where his opponent is, but he's gonna figure out where his opponent is because his overload's gonna pop in here in just a second. Overlord, please. Overlord, see a building. There you go. Overlord does see a building. BCX is going to see the Overlord here in just a second, so he knows where his opponent is. He can do what he wants. This is a gasless opening once again for BCX, but is he... What's he doing with this SUV? Is this going to hang out? Do you have a hatch first coming from P. Sosa? And with the gasless opening, he's going to want to get this Overlord out as soon as he possibly can, but it does mean there's not going to be the threat of early Reapers, because this map, well, it was made when Reapers weren't really a big thing. So this little path from main to main wasn't really a big of a deal as it is now. We do have a pseudo early gas here for P. Sosa, but that could just be because the map is a little bit smaller. They are a closer position, so he doesn't want to get just overrun by some units. But it looks like, I mean, BCX, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That Hellion combat shield push that he's done the past, the 2 games that he's won, has worked out pretty well. So there's no reason not to do it. Looks like he's going to do that again. Yep, double gas coming down. So by now, P. Sosa should realize what's coming and realize what he can do against it. But still, I'm not really sure. Maybe, I don't know, just being set up a little bit better for it. Maybe not going for an earlier third hatchery. And focusing on being a little defensive, maybe being a little aggressive yourself. Where is the factory? Factory has not come down yet. Actually, he's pretty low on gas. Make the reactor first, so he can get that marine count rolling pretty high. Then he will probably go into that factory and to the playstyle we have seen a few times prior from BCX. Lee's gonna roll on in and get killed off by this bunker here. Sad story for them. This Overlord's actually kind of in danger. I'm not sure if it's gonna be able to be seen or not. No. You can't see it. I'm thinking maybe if he gets on the watchtower, he may be able to come over here and hit it. Possibly. Yep. So you can go over here and attack this overload right now, if he wanted to. No speed on the way. We have a Roach Warren down. Roach Warren just looks like it's going to be defensive. There's not another gas taken or anything. It could also just be like a really quick few Roach speedling attack. That could do something. No third base, no third hatches come just yet from Pisos, and he's got a lot of money right now. There go 8 Roaches in production, so this is going to be an early Roach attack with speed. He actually pulled completely out of gas as well. That's why his minerals are so high. 8 Roaches. He really needs to go kill off these 2 Marines on the watchtower before he moves across the map with those Roaches. Otherwise, there's going to be a ton of bunkers set up. He's going to finish wall line. He's probably going to switch into Widow Mines, but this is pretty much going to hard counter this Hellion opening, Hellion Marine opening. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh god, is he going to take it all the way around even? He may just take it all the way. No. I thought he was going to. He's going to come into vision here in just a moment. Oh, genius. Oh, genius. Oh no. Oh, he sees it now. Oh, it's only 4 Roaches though, so it doesn't seem like it's that much. Oh, he didn't quite get the position he wanted on that. 4 Roaches is not quite as scary as, you know, seeing 8 of them, but he is seeing the speedlings coming behind us, and he knows he's making another bunker. He's trying to finish his wall off, but that's a hole there. It's about to be another hole here in just a second once all this goes down. Bunker is being attacked. Is it going to get focused well enough? It's not really getting focused, but the Lings are flooding on in here. The wall is not raised at the natural ramp either. Main ramp, I should say. Trying to get on top of this bunker, but it's not happening. He's getting a good enough repair on this, and there's so many units here. SCVs just repairing. Pisos, I don't know, didn't really play that as well as he possibly could have. He needs to get away from these bunkers. Not quite going to get to the main base. Gonna get a Hellion, I suppose, but he needs to just kind of sit over here and just wait. He's got more and more Lings flooding across the map right now, but without much of a power behind it. Combat shield is finished now. These Marines are going to be more difficult to actually deal with for the Roaches. That's a lot of them. It's actually got walled off now, finally walled off. He needs to kill this wall again if he's able to, so he can get on in there. He is getting on in again. Is he back to droning? He is back to droning. He does have a 3rd hatchery on the way. He didn't really kill nearly as many SCVs as he possibly could have. There he goes. He's getting some more now. He's trying to focus fire on those SCVs. He does get 6 of them eventually, and so far 10 total. So the attack could have gone a lot worse considering the fact that B6 did not even have a wall set up. But I think a little bit misplayed there by Pisos. It didn't use the Roaches to actually focus down either the bunker or the SCVs repairing the bunker. So all those Roaches, all those Lings were trying to attack the bunker and just kind of got slaughtered. Worker count is even currently. Is there a lair on the way? No lair on the way. There's a 3rd hatch on the way, but now we do have combat shield finished. Stem's going to be on the way. We got a starport on the way, not medvacs. There it is. Starport is on the way. It did delay BCX's extra add-ons for a little while, so that's nice. But this is still a pretty even setup right now. 3rd Command Center is coming down for BCX, so he's just going to go check out and see what's going on. See if this 3rd hatchery is actually up, and it is indeed up. This follow-up attack, however, is going to be kind of scary. There's a lot of Lings out on the map right now. These 4 Marines, yeah, they're doing some damage, but really not going to be able to do too much. They were just for a scout anyway. The question is going to be is what is Pisos going to do with his Bailey Nest when it finishes? Is he just going to try and macro up, or is he going to try for another kind of a pseudo all-in with Banelings and Roaches and Banelings? 14 more Lings in production, so I would assume so. Yes, this is going to be another attempt to all in. There's a drop going to be moving across the map here in just a second. It's actually going to, it may actually spots the Banelings coming up. Assuming he was looking at that, I'm not sure if he was or not. But there are 2 mines here as well. Not really a ton of Banelings, and there's even a supply depot wall before the bunkers. So this is going to be almost impossible to actually break through. Yeah. Well, he kills 3 depots, which is nice. But he gets another bunker as well. Widow Mine shot does go off, gets a few kills there, gets 5 kills. Looks like some more workers are going to go down. This drop is still moving across the map. 28 more lings in production right now. Still just trying to flood lings as best as he possibly can. See what he can get done. Even kills down the depot that he called down supply on, so that's a nice little pickup. And I think he's realized that the drop is going to be a possibility, and he's moved his lings back over to that location. And now CTsix is well, he's still making lings. He hates drones. I don't know why he hates drones, but he hates drones. 20 more lings in production. I don't think he's going to break this once again. Widow mines are doing a lot of work. Thankfully, like, the good news for CTsix is that, well, CTsix is supply blocked pretty heavily because of all those depots that went down. I think he lost like 4 or 5 depots. One of those had a call down supply on it, so very rough to deal with. 8 roaches in production, 9 banelings in production, all of these lings out on the map already, 36 lings on the map currently. This attack is not even close to being finished, but as it takes longer and longer to actually hit, eventually, like in the previous game, it's just kind of gonna get worse for CTsix. So he needs to kill his opponent. If he's going to continue doing this and not droning up, he has to kill. He absolutely has to kill CTsix here. Look at all these depots coming up. Such a depot wall. This is oh, there's a hole. There are 2 holes actually. That's rough. Baneling's getting in, killing what they can. There are some widow mines here. One widow mine has already taken a shot off. Last bunker does go down, but the widow mine is still active. Actually goes off on the overseer of all things. However, now there's nothing but roaches left. He lost all of his lings. 26 lings in production. CTsix has held this, and he's fine. There's a few drones. There's a few drones. There needs to be a lot more drones. 19, 18, 20 lings on the map, 28 lings on the map, 6 roaches on the map. There's a lot of bio here. The bio has +1 attack. They're going to have +1 armor here pretty soon. No upgrades to speak of for CTsix. He's still just trying to make this work. He's doing what he can to make this work. A lot more banelings in production here. Again, it's just... widow mines are such a difficult thing to break if you're not going to split off your units. Nice target fire there by CTsix. Grabbing a couple of those banes before they actually were able to burrow. Oh, widow mines. Oh my god. Oh, they actually missed. They missed the banelings completely. That one's a good though. 3 workers go down. Again, so much bio is left over here. CTsix is going to try to go for more workers because he's still not making any workers of his own. There you go. 11 drones production. Finally going to try to actually macro up a little bit. CTsix is taking his 3rd command center. Look at the money right now. CTsix has money and he's making 8 marines at a time. He's got +2 on the way for armor and for his weapons. CTsix is in a really, really nice position right now. All he needs to do is be a little bit active on the map, take a little bit of control, and he's going to be just fine in this game. It is now going to be up to CTsix to actually hold whatever CTsix does. There are 4 or 5 medevacts out. There's a lot of bio out. They've got upgrades. CTsix doesn't have upgrades. He doesn't even have units on the map, really. I think all his units are back here. Yeah, all his units are back in the main base looking for a drop. But that drop's not going to happen. He's just going to go for the 3rd. CTsix wants to kill the 3rd base. Baneling's trying to roll in and get what they can done, but combat shield, the +1/+1 with no upgrades on these units. It takes 2 baneling hits to kill a single marine. And with the medevac ceiling as well. Still a little bit left over. 48 lings about to pop out. A lot of them over here. This 3rd hatchery is definitely in danger of going down. Does he have anything to deal with it? Lings popping out now. 3rd hatch is going to live just barely. So that's nice. But CTsix realizing he just needs to go drop now. This is what he's going to do. Is there a spire created yet? No spire at all. CTsix are going to look for the 3rd base, but it's not actually going to be there. It's down here, son. You know, drop coming in. Some overloads going to get sniped off, it looks like. 6 more drones production, so that's nice. He's going to replace the drones that he actually lost. But being in the even worker count with a Terran player who is on the same number of bases as you is never a good thing, especially when you don't even have a spire. So CTsix looking in a really strong position right now. It's definitely going to be up to Pisosa to figure out something to do, but this third hatchery is about to get sniped. 3 Marauders with this as well. They've got +2 attack already. And he's just going to pick up and leave. He didn't even need to pick up and leave, but he's going to pick up and leave anyway. He still has the drop active up here near the main base, so he can pop that in whenever he wants to and do some more damage. Pisosa's aware of this drop. He's going to go try and clean it up. Swarm host in production. +3/3 is on the way for BCX. 0 upgrades for Pisosa right now. He's still sitting on 0-0. Pretty sure when it's 3-3 versus 0-0, the Terran player can just like A-move and be fine. So wait and see what happens here. The hatchery did get remade, but there we go. Another hatchery is being made down at this location, but it's seen immediately by BCX. He's gonna go stem over there and take that out. This won't even get canceled. Yeah, not gonna get canceled. Not nearly enough time. Dropping the main is still being annoying. Third base is under fire here. 175 supply to 86 right now. Yeah, there's some Swarm Host out. Swarm Hosts are not going to do nearly enough. Marines running for their lives against this Banelings. I think the Banelings maybe got one, but it's going to be it. GG's called, so congrats to BCX. BCX is going to take this series, he's going to take this tournament this week, and he will be the second back-to-back winner for the CT6 Open Platinum Diamond Tournament. With that, Resker is going to move himself up to, well, he's only going to be in 4th, I think. Yeah. Resker got 10 points out of that, so he's going to be at 30. 1 HP got 3 points today. He's going to be at 32, so top 3, top 4. Let's see. Doohickey Gulahin, 1 HP. Resker, 1 through 4. And then, let's see. Piso's got 7. I got 3. And Indiana got 5. And then Indiana and I are tied at 23. In 5th place, Pisosa is going to be in 6th with 21. And Vesp will be 7th with 19. Canary will be 8th with 18. And that'll be that. That's the top 8. I think there is one more week of these tournaments. The last one will be next week. And then we'll have the open tournament after that. So do sign up. I'm in danger of being knocked out if certain people could play and do that. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, GG's there. Thank you for watching. Do follow if you enjoyed. I do stream other things sometimes, etc., etc. And again, Chobo Team League Grand Finals and Consolation Cast starting at 5:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Twitch.tv/Chobo Team League. Do check that out. I know for a fact at least one of those matches is extremely exciting, and I think the other one is as well. So do tune in. It'll be good. Should be get some good stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to be done. I need to eat some food because it's 3:30 and I haven't eaten anything today. So, that's going to be it for me. Later.